Alright, now that we got that business out of the way, it's a brew day. Alright guys, what I had to do is I did my mashing like you just seen there. I am heating up the sparge water. I started the sparge at 11 o'clock. It is now 1 o'clock. I had to go run into town and pick up some checks, cash the check, or deposit the checks, whatever. Y'all don't care to hear about that. So it has been 2 hours for my mash. It's gonna be even longer because I still have to heat up the 6.5 gallons that I have in the HLT. Okay, this is going to be the American IPA. Pardon my noisy ass birds, they're happier than ever today. Oh yeah, IPAs make me happy. Ha ha. Okay, so the recipe for this American IPA, which is similar to a Stone IPA, Anchor, Liberty Ale, Sierra Nevada Celebration, blah blah blah. So it's going to be 13.25 pounds of domestic crystal pale, a ½ pound each of domestic cara-pils and light crystal, and 0.13 of special B. The hops in here are 1 ounce at 5, and then of Warrior, and then Willamette twice through the boil, and then Zythos as the dry hop. Alright, I've done this recipe before and it's always turned out great. So yeah, I'm going to do some barrel off real quick and wait for the water to heat up to temperature, and I'll see y'all in a bit. Alright, and yeah, I brought some beer back too. Alright guys. Y'all watched me almost have a boil over. That hop break kind of got ahead of me. I stepped out to get some hops, and here it comes. It looks like I found it at the right time. Believe it or not, you can smell it when it's starting to get really hot. You can really get the aromas to it, and that's what cued me to get back over here pretty quick. Anyway, so we are going to start a 5-minute timer. My basket, my hop basket thing isn't deep enough to fit in there. It's good for 10 gallon batches, not 5. So I'm going to toss the hops straight on in there after the 5 minutes. Echo, start a 5-minute timer.
5 minutes, starting now.
All right guys, see you then. Well, it's not so exciting, but here's the first hop drop. It's going to be Warrior. Let's see if I can show you. Oh, shit's hot over here. Yeah, Warrior. And it is a 15.4 alpha acids. It is mild resinous and subtle pine. Again, I'm just dumping them off in there. Here we go. What's that easy? All right. Catch y'all in 40 minutes or whatever it is. I'll see you. I'll be back. Alright gang, hopefully I didn't move the camera too far. I was trying to kind of keep it all settled. Anyway, so it's been another 40 minutes and he exchanged my Willamette for some Centennial, and it kind of looks like, ouch, it's hot in there. Anyway, it kind of looks like more shake than bud. Anyway, in goes that, and that's our second of 3 for the boil. And here is where I toss in the work chiller to get it all cooled down some. I don't think y'all have ever seen me actually put this thing in here. Looks like sneaking under the camera. Ooh, barely. All right, here we go. And that's going to sanitize that little booger. And so we got another 15 minutes, and then one more hop drop, and start cooling her off. So Echo, start timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
All right. See y'all in 15 minutes. Didn't get so far, everything was going pretty well. I'll get that back up to the boil real quick, and then we'll be rocking and rolling. Just sanitize the chiller, and we're almost there. So now we got one more hop drop, time for the flame out, so we'll do that right now. caught up. Alright, and last one is another, I say last, the third of fourth, but the other one's a dry hop, which we'll do later, is Imperial. Supposed to be willamette, that's okay. And again, with it looks like I got crumbs as opposed to the pellets, but I guess if it weighs, it weighs. Looking like that. Anyway, in she goes, and we'll start the chiller. I will be back later, and I'll reposition the camera. I have to cool this baby down, give it a little stirry up. Now, so far, I pulled some wort out of here a while ago, let it cool off, and poured it on the old refractometer, and I will try to show you in my new camera, because I know my telephone couldn't do it so well, or I'm just not smart enough to do it. Either way, it looks like I hit it right on the freaking money. 1066 was supposed to be the original gravity, and it looks like we're there. All right, let me get this baby cooled off, and I'll show you it going into the vessel. I've got the carboy. It's been clean, but I did sanitize it and a fresh bung and so on, so that's all prepared and ready. So it's just a matter of cool it down, and yeah, we'll start fermenting. All right.
Now, does that make you dizzy? Whoa. All right, gang, I don't know if you can see that or not. I can maybe almost do this. Anyway, it's a 1066. We're still waiting for it to cool down.
All right, gang, here we are. Got the auto siphon in there and about to pump it that away. Here she goes. Up and away. One more good shot how to do it. And then you see it going through the line and into the carboy. All right, how awesome is that? Got it pretty high up, that way it can aerate as it goes. And we're going from here. Alright, well I guess that does it for today. Kind of looks like mud puddle water, doesn't it? It'll settle down here in a few days, and after it's done fermenting, all the hops and stuff will drop to the bottom. I'm just going to move it inside, and I'm going to pitch the yeast later. It's still a little warm. I don't usually use a thermometer. I can't use the back of my wrist, to be very honest. And so I'm going to let it cool off just a bit more, and we'll get her started. We'll get it fermenting. I don't know if I'll show you the dry hop or not. It's nothing to look at, really. Let's open the top and pop some more hops in there, you know. But I'll do that in about 3 days. It looks like I hit my gravity. Actually, after looking at the little footage I shot, it looks like it might be a bit higher. So I'll probably collect one more little sample out of there and just make sure that I'm at least where I'm supposed to be. I think I might be even higher though, which is a good thing. My volume. This is a 6-gallon carboy. So I actually hit my volume pretty good. Usually I kind of thin them out a bit when I do my stouts and everything else, but I want this one a bit stronger. It's supposed to be a 6.5%, if I'm not mistaken. It was supposed to be 1066 at a starting and 1012, I think. I forget. The book's over there. Anyway, thanks for coming by. Cheers to the beers. I'm enjoying a little bit of Voodoo Ranger. I think you might have seen it earlier in the footage, but I'll try to get this out for Homebrew Wednesdays so y'all can see it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell, you know, just make it all happen. You know how to do the thing. Guess that's it. I'm out of here. Love, peace, and funky vibes, and y'all have a great week, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers and adios.